All right, hey, welcome in everyone. I want to riff a little bit about what's going on in the markets and the tariffs and all that. I'm sure there's some people out there that are worried about what's going on, and I want to give a few strategies on how to keep cool during the market. Strategy number one: just don't think about it. Okay, it sounds bad. If you're properly invested, let's just think about this from like a broad, high level perspective. Right? There's tariffs. I have honestly seen about every different opinion on the tariffs. And the thing that I can deduce from all of it is nobody really knows how it's going to shake out and what is actually going to be the final end implication of all of this. There's a lot of market volatility because people don't know and they're selling. They, some people are selling, big institutions or what have you, are selling because of the uncertainty. They don't know really what is going to happen. And that's okay. One thing that you want to keep in mind is part of why stocks generate an above average return as compared to the average return of bonds is because of their volatility. If stocks were guaranteed and they increased at a specific rate every single year, well then we wouldn't get as much of our growth with our capital as in bonds, right? Bonds have much more of a fixed rate. So you're just not going to get a lot of volatility or as much volatility because the rates are more secure. With stocks, this whole volatility thing is why your investments grow over time. We get paid for the volatility. So when I say just don't think about it, I want to make sure that you're invested well, and that's what we help clients do. But if you're invested well, this is going to be a bump in the road. I don't know how it's going to end or when it's going to end, but if you think that these tariffs are going to in some way end the US economy, well, then I don't think you have a lot of faith in the American entrepreneur, the businesses, and the system that we have in place here. I think over time, things change, right? I understand that. However, this type of situation is extra volatile because of the uncertainty. But I am certain that there is going to be a solution that is going to come back with the US doing well in some capacity. When? I don't know. How it's going to look? I don't know. So invest yourselves well. Um, don't jump off the ride, right? This is the time that people make devastating financial mistakes, right? When they get out of the market because they think these things are coming, that the doom is coming, the the um, the sky is falling, right? This is such a common thing in the world today. And if we can just take a deep breath, right? Fear is not a virtue. Okay. So if we're fearful about what's going to happen to the degree that it makes us make irrational decisions, that is not a virtuous move. So we want to be prudent. We want to hold tight. And these types of volatility things are normal. This current situation with tariffs isn't necessarily normal. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but there's always a thing that is happening in the world that causes markets to be choppy. And this is just the next thing. So I hope that helps. Just stay the course. Don't make any rash mistakes. If you have questions or you're concerned, please reach out to me. I'd love to help. But stay the course, my friends, and God bless.